Good morning, everyone. My name is Jeff Frederick, and I'm the Public Sector Engineering Solutions Engineering Manager for Yubico, and I work with our federal government customers. I'm here to speak with you today about modernizing federal authentication for the workforce of tomorrow. So we have a number of authentication challenges with our federal government customers. Number one is they rely very strongly on the PIV and CAC PKI credentials for authentication. Highly complex, high cost of maintaining and managing that PKI infrastructure. And it's difficult to issue credentials to non-PIV or CAC eligible workers, for example, those summer interns that come in, or those mission partners that are only here for short periods of time and who aren't eligible for these PKI credentials. And also, how do you issue these credentials to folks who never come into the office? The new, due to the COVID pandemic, everybody's working from home, and it's been a struggle to issue and maintain these credentials for those folks who are not in the office. And lastly, how do you use your PIV card with your mobile device? It's not an easy form factor to use. Well, that's where we could use a Yubikey, a small security key, and you can plug it into your iPhone, or you can use the NFC versions for your iPhones and Androids by holding them across the back. And they will store those PKI credentials securely, very similar to your PIV card. In addition, how do you use PIV cards with non-PKI enabled cloud services? Using PKI in the cloud is not easy, and it's a struggle for everyone. So one way is to use what we call alternate credentials. So non-PKI credentials that are approved for use within the government organizations. So two memos from Office of Management and Budget are approving these alternate credentials. So M1917 allows agencies to pilot non-PKI credentials for use in systems that just can't be PKI enabled and things like that. And second, the M2019 memo also allows for the issuance of strong credentials for remote workers or non-PKI eligible, PIV card eligible folks. So we can solve those use cases with the Yubikey. We are the bridge to the future. We can support PKI credentials like PIV and CAC, specifically derived PIV and derived CAC, on a FIPS 140-2 validated token, the Yubikey. In addition, DoD has approved Yubikeys for use in secret classified and unclassified information systems and applications within the entirety of DoD. And many US government civilian agencies are also using Yubikeys for both their derived PIV credentials and their non-PKI or alternate credentials. We can do that because the Yubikey is a multi-protocol device that supports a number of technologies. For example, OTP. So just like a RSA token or a Google Authenticator, that smart card capability, i.e. PIV and CAC, specifically derived PIV through Entrust Identity Guard and other solutions, as well as the purebred derived credential solution within the DoD. And we also support the FIDO technologies, both FIDO2 and FIDO U2F, which you'll be hearing a lot of in the future with respect to this passwordless moniker. So what is FIDO2? It is a strong impersonation-resistant authentication protocol that uses public-private key cryptography, so very similar to your PIV and your CAC, just doesn't require all that lightweight backend. It is an open standard, and it's managed by the FIDO Alliance, so that any vendor can support this and use it today. There is no PKI infrastructure, so it's easy to implement and manage. Almost all of the capabilities are built into the various services. So Azure AD, for example, Okta and Duo, for example, support this as well. It's built into all major operating systems and all major browsers, so there's no middleware that you need to install to make this work. And it's just an easy to implement solution that will modernize the federal PKI infrastructure or federal authentication infrastructure across the board So please keep your eyes out. This will be coming in the near future to a government agency near you as this capability becomes widely accepted across the federal government. If you'd like to know more, please come to our website, yubico.com/federal, and we will get in touch with you and help you understand the future of strong authentication in the federal government. Thank you very much for your time today.